Hey dreamers and purpose seekers, in today's video I'm going to share with you how to have a successful romantic relationship while running your business. Welcome to Work on Your Purpose. I'm TL Talks. This channel is for aspiring entrepreneurs just like you to help you build your confidence to start creating your business and work on your purpose. Before I get started, make sure you tap the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and please follow the Work on Your Purpose Facebook group. How has your business affected your relationship with your spouse? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to have a romantic relationship and still run your business. Whether you are running a business alone or with your spouse, every business requires a lot of time and attention. It's often easy to neglect your partner or your significant other in your relationship because you're so focused on your business and its success. You may spend a lot of time focused on your business and not enough time on your relationship. If you're both running the business together, that can also blur the lines of the romantic element in the relationship. If your relationship is struggling because of a lack of attention or neglect, then you're going to want to grab a drink of whatever your favorite thing is and take some notes, because I'm going to show you how to spark up that magic in your relationship while still running your business. When you are putting in so much time and focus into your business, you're devoting a lot of time, a lot of energy into your business and away from your partner. Your partner may feel neglected. They may feel like they're not as important. So this will put pressure on the relationship. And you'll feel the pressure from the relationship, you'll feel the pressure from work and the business. And it can be difficult at times to try to balance out the time and the energy to be able to connect with your partner. But as time progresses and more promises are broken, then this is going to cause a divide in the relationship. These small disappointments can multiply, and it can intensify the disappointment in your partner and create a strain on your relationship. If you want to maintain that connection and that spark with your partner, then you're going to have to commit to your relationship. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 8 ways to maintain that spark, that commitment to your relationship, so that way you can juggle managing your business and your relationship and get the best out of both. In every relationship, it's two-sided. And on each side, each person has their own opinion, their own beliefs about how their relationship should be. They know how they want to be loved, and they know how to give love. Or maybe they lack the knowledge of how to love and give love. Either way, the person that you are with communicates completely different from you. And the sooner that we understand that, the better off we'll be. When it comes to running a business, because we're so focused on trying to build our dreams, to maintain that vision and work really hard at making these things happen, we can often neglect our partner. So it's important that we balance things out in our lives so that way we can keep our partner happy and keep our business running. It's important that we make sure that we prioritize the things that are important to us in our lives. And if you're in a relationship, your partner wants to feel important. You want to feel important. Think about it. I'm going to give you some tips to help you enhance your romantic connection with your partner while you run your business. The first tip to having a successful romantic relationship while running your business is to schedule time together. If your relationship is truly a priority to you, then you have to put it on your schedule. You have to make it a priority. While it may not seem romantic to do something so planned out in your relationship, it seems kind of like a formal way of planning things with your partner. It may seem that way, but if that's what will keep you committed to following through and coming through for your partner, then do it. Put it on your schedule, put it on your calendar, and then make sure that you stick to it. Don't break your promises to your partner. So that means don't cancel dates. And that's number 2. Tip number two is don't cancel dates. When you finally put your partner on the calendar for your next date, make sure that you stick to it. Don't cancel the date. How disappointing is that? Once you've scheduled those dates, make sure that you stick to your plan. Don't disappoint your partner. The next tip is be present. Make sure that when you are together that you are there in the moment, enjoying each other. Don't allow the busyness from work or from the business to distract your time together. Really be in the moment with each other. If you have to turn your phones off, turn the phones off. Pay attention to each other. It doesn't count as quality time if you're always checking your phone or if you are focused on something else. If you've made a point to take the time to come together and you both went forward with it, you didn't cancel, then when the time comes, it really helps you as a couple to stay connected. It's a little difficult in today's culture because we have so many distractions around us. Look into each other's eyes, listen to the words that each other says, and allow each other be, to just be who you are and to love each other. Be present. Make your partner your focus the entire time, and you'll enjoy a much greater intimacy. The next tip is to establish goals. It's important as a couple to share the same goals. And when you commit to running a business, it's important that you have goals within your business, but also in your relationship. All relationships should have goals. When you run a business, it's important that you also set goals in your relationship as well as your business. And when you share the same goals, you're both on the same page. If you are sharing a business with your spouse, then committing to running your business together 50-50 is very important. Sharing the same goals is equally important for both of you because now you can go 50-50, and it doesn't mean that both partners will always work on one thing and the other one the other. It just means that you can be able to divide things and conquer a little bit better when you have a common goal in mind and you're both working towards that goal. The next tip, treat each other as professionals. You want to make sure that when you are working together that you maintain a professionalism. Yes, you go home with this person, you sleep in the same bed with this person and do all kinds of things together with this person that you wouldn't do with someone else that you worked with or had a working relationship with. So it's that much more important that you separate the lines of relationship and business partner. Don't bring personal issues into the business and don't bring the business into your relationship. It's all about setting professional boundaries with your partner. You may be used to treating each other a certain way, but when it comes to business, you have to maintain your professionalism. The next tip is to know your role. Understand which roles you play in your business. Knowing what roles that you play are what will make the business successful. And that's how you stay focused. You can avoid roadblocks with your spouse if both of you understand clearly what their expectations are in the business. Which brings me to the next tip. Understand your strengths and weaknesses. Now, we all have strengths in something and we all have weaknesses in something. Identify with your partner their strengths and weaknesses and compare. Find out where they have strengths where your weaknesses are and vice versa. Divide and conquer by allowing each other to leverage your strengths and to lean on each other for the weaknesses. Determining your strengths and weaknesses ahead of time will set you up for success. The same applies to the relationship. Understand what your strengths and weaknesses are within your relationship. What are the roles that you play in your relationship? Is your wife the one that comes home and gets the kids ready for bed and the husband cooks? Or does the wife do the laundry and the husband picks up the kids from school? Right? What is your role? Again, find the strengths and weaknesses, compare them together, and then leverage it from each other's strengths. Another tip for having a successful romantic relationship while running a business is to remember to flirt with each other. When you're married or in a long term relationship, it's easy to lose sight of this simple little gesture. Flirting is as much important years into a relationship as it was when you first met. A little bit of flirtation can go a long way towards improving your relationship. There are a lot of different ways to flirt with your partner. You can leave notes for each other. You can look attractive for one another. You can tell jokes and play around, little fun, playful banter, or just simply let your partner know how attractive they are to you. Another way to have a successful romantic relationship with your partner while you are running a business is to surprise each other. Everybody likes a surprise. But when you're in a long term relationship, it can be easy to forget about doing the small things. So, surprises can really spark the excitement in the relationship. And don't wait for your partner to go first. Sometimes you have to take the initiative, especially if they have already expressed to you that they're unhappy or frustrated with a certain element of your relationship. Then you really have to step it up and make the first step. Don't wait for your partner to go first. Surprise them. Give them something that they love that they weren't expecting. Another tip for having a successful relationship while running a business is to be attentive for your partner. It's easy to get in the habit of ignoring your partner and taking them for granted. But one of the best things that you can do to help reignite the spark in your relationship while you're running your business is to be attentive. This doesn't mean making a special effort to go out for dinner or even start cooking dinner and cleaning the house every night. It simply means just talking and listening to each other. Try to avoid the obvious topics of kids, work, and anything that causes stress. Instead, talk about the things that you each enjoy. Have those kind of conversations that you might have had when you first started dating. By reconnecting with each other, you can not only remember exactly what it was that attracted you to each other, you may find the zest for your relationship. By reconnecting with each other, it will help you remember exactly what it was that attracted you to each other, that made you fall in love. Spend time getting reconnected. And the final tip to have a successful romantic relationship while running your business, this is the most important one. Develop effective communication. According to recent research, poor communication is the number one reason couples divorce in the United States. 67.5% of marriages ended because of communication problems. When it comes to building the romantic part of your relationship, you want to make sure that you communicate to each other how you feel. How do you feel about the relationship? How do you feel about each other? Be open to real honesty. Don't be afraid to communicate with your partner what's going on with you and what's going on with your emotions. It's important that you understand the state of the relationship that you have with each other and the progress that you're making together. Allow yourself to be open to suggestions for improvement. Allow yourself to be open to having conversations that may be tough, but can really be beneficial to the success of your relationship. And if you're working together in the business, then you really need to focus on communication, not just with your relationship, but also within your business. Sometimes it's not easy to talk about certain things, but if you establish an understanding up front, then you've set an expectation for each other and for the relationship and for yourself, then you're setting yourself up for success. Another thing to consider with your communication is to communicate your needs. If you want to improve your intimacy, you both need to understand what you need from each other. Communicate effectively, and I promise you, you will see a big difference in how your relationship improves. The way to maintain that connection with your partner and still run your business is to make sure that you schedule dates together. Commit to those dates. Don't cancel on your partner. When you meet, be present in the moment. Listen to each other. Establish goals. If you work together in the business, treat each other as professionals. Know your role. Understand your strengths and weaknesses and develop effective communication. I understand that sometimes it can be very frustrating or discouraging to try to run a business and have a healthy, happy, romantic relationship. Time management is everything. So understand how you're spending your time, allocate time for your partner because, again, you're in this together. You're with each other for a reason, and nobody likes to be neglected. Neither do you. So work on your time management and work-life balance and enjoy the process. My purpose is to help you build your confidence, to work on your purpose. And you can't work on your purpose effectively if you don't also have a good relationship with your partner. So take care of yourself, take care of your partner. Know that you are capable. You can balance your life and your business. You can have a successful relationship and a successful business. Ultimately, it's up to you. If you believe that you can, you can. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. If you found it of value to you, great. I appreciate you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what topics I can talk about to help you moving forward. Until next time, make sure that you keep pursuing your dreams and work on your purpose.